And there is Ajagba once again stating that Anthony Joshua is not Nigerian. Okay. And he said, oh man, Ajagba said, I don't think so. He's not a real Nigerian. He might just have been there and that's where his parents came from. But for me, I'm the original Nigerian, to be honest, not Joshua. That man has not experienced Nigeria. Almost all of his life has been spent in the UK. That's why he hasn't experienced it. He just goes there for social media content. It's okay. It's all good. But I'm the original Nigerian. Okay, he says, in Africa, Nigerian is number one when it comes to the sport. And I'm the original Nigerian. I've got the skills and I've got the power. And let me counterpunch. People, this is nothing new. Ajagba, you know, fair play to him. I think he really beat Martin McCauley. Martin McCauley was saved by, you know, a gift draw. But I think the winner was Ajagba. Saying all that to say this about him being Nigerian. Nobody is trying to say he is not Nigerian. But to strip away someone's roots, I just think it's wrong. You know? And there is a difference between Ajagba and Anthony Joshua. It is. You know, one pretty much grew up in the UK, but went to boarding school in Nigeria, has roots in Nigeria, and, you know, a lot of his, you know, family is from Nigeria. Both parents are from Nigeria. Nigeria is rushing through his veins. And what I really don't know, you could call it a pride thing, but honestly, I think it's more of a, you know, kind of a, maybe a jealousy thing, maybe this is a score to settle, you know, because Efe has been saying this for like 3 or 4 years. He is not Nigerian. I am Nigerian, right? And he says, I got the power, I got the skills, but all this saying, well, hey, I'm the original Nigerian. I mean, that's good. I can understand Efe is very proud of his roots, and, you know, a lot of people are like that. You know, Brazil is another place. Like, if you're not from Brazil, you're just not Brazilian. You know, it doesn't matter if you stay there or you live there, but if you're not from there and you live there and experience there, you're not that. A lot of cultures are like that. I get it. But with Ajagba, why isn't he saying, well, hey, you know, I respect his roots. I respect, you know, his parents. You know, his parents may be Nigerian, but he's not. Okay, yeah. I mean, nationality-wise, no. But understand, his roots are there. You know, so for him to deny the roots from Nigeria, he ain't saying that shit about it, Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is proud to say he has about 33, 34% Nigerian blood. He ain't saying that shit about him. You know what I'm saying? He's not saying those things about other fighters. He's just talking about AJ. And it makes you wonder. It's like, okay, well, you know, you're Nigerian. I get it. But at the same time, what does it really mean? Does it mean that you're going to get in the ring with AJ? Are you calling out AJ? Or are you just wanting to be the original Nigerian? Yeah, that's fine. He can be the original Nigerian. You know, and I'm really I'm really led to think that if it wasn't for Anthony Joshua being popular, I don't think he would have mentioned him at all. You know, I mean, does he have room to say that? Sure, he has room to say that. But at the same time, he also has room to say other things which he refuses to say. And I just think it's weird because he's not calling them out for a fight. And if anything, if you want to fight in Africa, I think, you know, Martin McCauley and Anthony Joshua was once upon a time a thing where now Martin McCauley has to redeem himself, whereas Ajagba does not. Because Ajagba showed everybody that he's improved, that he can punch, that he can box, that he can move, and he has skills. So he doesn't have to prove anything to anything or anybody. But I'll say this. If you feel you're the real Nigerian, I think you should put that behind something. You know, he said that 3 times, people. I am the original Nigerian. Right? Okay, that's fine. But let's let it mean something. What does it mean? You got power, you got skill, okay, and then what? What are you going to do with him? You're talking about the man. You're saying that he's not Nigerian and he's from the UK. Okay, fine. Beat that guy from the UK. You know what I'm saying? So I think it should mean something. I think he should put that original Nigerian label where it should be, in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't heard in any of this article that I read that he wants to fight AJ. He just wants to let everyone know that he's the original Nigerian. And I think what it is with Effie is not getting the recognition that AJ got for being Nigerian rooted. Okay. And I think that's what bothers Effie Ajagba, but it is what it is. You know, Effie Ajagba wasn't a golden Olympian. He was a soccer player before that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that AJ accomplished. And I think people should, you know, participate instead of hate. You know what I mean? Because I don't see any reason why Effie Ajagba is just saying that with no backbone behind it. You know, you're the real Nigerian. I mean, if I'm Effie Ajagba, this is what I'll do in closing, right? I would say, hey, I'm the real Nigerian, and I'll show Anthony Joshua I'm the real Nigerian. So let's meet in Nigeria, in Africa, me and him, and I'll show him that I'm the real Nigerian. That's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of all the meaningless talk. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say what it is. You know, let that original Nigerian mean something and put it on something. But you guys tell me what you think of Effie Ajagba stating that he is the original Nigerian. He has power and skill, not AJ. AJ is not Nigerian. He's from the UK. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!